Hey guys, what's up? So once again, we're back in the EXP lane. But don't worry, this is not permanent. I'm only making this video because I want to help one of our friends who reached out to me. He said he's been struggling in the EXP lane and he doesn't really understand what he's doing wrong. So bro, don't worry, this video is for you. But before I start, I want to make something clear. Everything you'll learn here will not give you a 100% win rate. Let me repeat that. I'm teaching based on my long experience playing this game. If you're looking for pro player secrets or perfect guaranteed strategies, then you're watching the wrong video. What I'm sharing today are ideas and lessons that can help you improve, even just a little, every time you step into the EXP lane. And honestly, that little improvement, it stacks up over time. So with that said, let's begin. First of all, you need to counter the enemy in your lane. To do that, you have to look at who you're up against. In this match, I'm actually lucky because my lane opponent is Alpha, and Dairoth counters Alpha really well. Alpha is one of my main heroes, so I already know which heroes can match him in lane. And for you guys, if you ever face a Dairoth in the EXP lane, you can use Guinevere or Ruby to counter him. As an EXP laner, you should always know your counters. Don't just pick random heroes without thinking, but if you're still new to the EXP lane, the best hero to start with is Dairoth. He's simple, strong, and very effective for beginners. And this part is the most important. When you already have the advantage, don't freeze the lane. You only freeze the lane when you're losing last hits, or when the enemy keeps poking you and you can't trade properly. Since the turtle already spawned here, I immediately did a fast clear, and luckily I was able to pick off Alpha right after. See, it becomes this easy, and especially when you understand the counters and you know exactly how to handle the hero in front of you. And it's also your obligation to help with the turtle. A good EXP laner knows exactly when the turtle is up and when it's time to rotate. You get it? Some players even cut the lane just so they can respond faster to objectives. I see so many EXP laners ignoring this. They just stay in their lane and let their jungler handle the objective alone. That's not how an EXP laner should play. For those who don't know what cutting lanes means, let me explain. I'll show you how cutting works, but remember, you only do this when you understand these two things. First, you do it when an important objective is about to appear, like the turtle or the lord. Second, you do it when the hero you're using is a strong EXP laner, someone who can survive and escape easily. Heroes like Glue or Lapu Lapu are perfect for this. This is how you cut the lane, but remember, never do this if you're losing against the enemy EXP laner. Only cut when you know you can win the matchup. I did it here because I know Alpha can't really do anything against Dairoth. I'm not saying any of this because I'm an EXP lane expert, I'm really not. For those who don't know, I'm actually a gold laner and a jungler, but I play EXP lane from time to time. That's why I understand the mechanics here, and I'm not bragging about any of that. I just genuinely want you to have an idea of what to do in your next EXP lane game. Alpha didn't even come back to the lane anymore, and honestly, that was a very good decision from him. If you're losing the EXP lane and no one on your team is helping you, try to tower hug as much as possible, or rotate to other lanes. Doing that will help you slowly recover instead of feeding or losing even more control in your lane. As you can see, I'm already at the turtle again, but for low rank players who want to learn EXP lane, here's something important. Sometimes in low ranks, the jungler doesn't even go for the turtle. If that happens, don't leave your lane yet, especially if the game hasn't reached the 5-minute mark. But in most situations, you really should help your team secure objectives. That's one of the responsibilities of a good EXP laner.
The Empire is ripe for the taking.
And of course, once you've already won your lane, the next thing you should do is rotate. This is the time when you help your other teammates. Don't stay in the EXP lane all the way until the game ends. I see so many players doing this, especially in low ranks.
As I embraced the call of the abyss, bloodlines faded to dust.
Instant kill!
And if possible, you should also be the first to reach objectives. This way, you can provide vision for your jungler and help zone the enemies. But keep in mind, some EXP lane heroes aren't really good at zoning. That's why it's better to use durable heroes in the EXP lane, like Ruby, Yuzhong, and Esmeralda. They can survive longer, control the area, and make it easier to support your team. And one more thing to remember when it comes to targeting, don't be the first to enter a clash. Think about it, most EXP lane heroes are melee, which means their basic attacks have a very short range. What you should do instead is let your roamer go in first and then join the fight after. Of course, this still depends on your hero. Some EXP laners can handle even a 1 versus 5 situation. But if you're still new to the EXP lane, don't try that yet. There are also XP laners out there, even YouTube content creators who are really good at teaching. You can check them out on YouTube too. For me, I'm just sharing what I've learned from my own experience. But don't worry, it's still up to you whether you follow these tips or not. I'm just giving you ideas to help improve your gameplay. And when you're in the EXP lane, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember, you're in the EXP lane, other heroes will be stronger in the late game, so if you get picked off by the enemy, it's okay. It's not the same as playing a marksman. If a marksman dies in the late game, it can really hurt your team because you lose your main damage dealer. But in the EXP lane, a death isn't as punishing, so don't stress too much about it. And I think that's about all I can teach you for the EXP lane for now. But don't worry, if I think of any more tips or techniques, I'll share them with you right away. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also, leave a comment if you think I missed anything. Thanks again, and keep grinding.
Will do anything for the abyss.
Double kill. Enemy double kill. Superb tanking. Triple kill. Launch attack.
I will do anything for the abyss.